This one was big, and so I kind of revert to you on some of this stuff because you're a big esports fan.
I don't know shit about Fortnite though.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out together, Gavin. But there was a Fortnite World Cup that happened over the weekend, and the winner was a 16-year-old American. He took home $3 million.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So
$3 million at 16.
it's pretty nuts. I pulled up some comparative stuff that's showing just like as far as esports or sports in general, just that kind of taking that amount of money home, which is pretty nuts.
Yeah.
So the winner, I pulled this article up from IGN. So the winner was Kyle BUGHA Gerstoff. So I think BUGHA is his actual like online name.
Oh.
But he's a 6-year-old American boy, took home the trophy, and it's a $3 million prize. Gersdorf is a player for the Sentinels group and managed to careen past his 99 other opponents by a wide margin. The World Cup used
By a wide margin? The fuck happened in this game?
Apparently, yeah. So the way they like build the point structure just made it so that he like trailed everyone or like was way ahead of everyone.
Hopefully it's one of those. I know that was a problem with a lot of Battle Royale games was early on when they were doing tournaments. They were really boring because the incentive was just to survive towards the end and not get kills.
Right.
So I know with not Fortnite, but
Is it
Player
PUBG
Unknown
or- yeah.
Battlegrounds, they tried to encourage people to get more kills to get points.
Yeah. So that and they highlight that too. So the World Cup used a point scoring system that encouraged players to not only place higher up in the ranking but also eliminate opponents, as to discourage players from simply hiding until the end game.
Yeah.
So yeah, they did just that. They got a quote from him. Words can't even explain how I feel right now, Gerstoff said from the champion circle. I'm just so happy. Everything I've done, the grind, it's all paid off. It's just insane. So in second place, 24-year-old Harrison Som Chang, a former professional Heroes of the Storm player, won $1.8 million.
That's a random transition right there. Those games are nothing alike.
Yeah, but I guess he just has experience dealing with this stuff, the high stress.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he took second place. That's $1.8 million. Shane Epic Whale Cotton took third, winning $1.2 million. I like that they mixed their gamer tag like in the middle of their name, so it's like they're so that was a 16-year-old player from Redondo Beach. In fourth, Nate Creo Co, 18 from Parkland, Florida, won $1.05 million. At 24,
that's a lot of millions they're still giving out.
Yeah, and that's fourth place at that point, winning $1.05 million, I guess.
Wow.
At 24, Chang was one of the oldest competing on Sunday. Here's a quote from him. "It's great representing the old dudes. Experience and composure trump everything," Chang told IGN. "Fortnite is a young man's game, though." So just to put that in the context, so Tiger Woods was only able to bring home a little over $2 million in his Masters win in April, which was a monumental milestone for the golf pro, as it was his first major championship since 2008's U.S. Open. So Tiger Woods wins $2 million at the Masters, and and this guy wins. This kid, 16-year-old, wins $3 million in this Fortnite competition.
Well,
That's also before tax, but yeah. Yeah, so Fortnite boasted the largest prize pool seen in esports at the time of the World Cup, and Epic will hope to keep that rolling into the inevitable second World Cup. Keep in mind that most other esports don't come to a prize pool this large.
nope.
That's pretty nuts. So yeah, as far as just like the money they spent, I mean, they're really not holding anything back, but this is also a big commercial for Fortnite, so I imagine that's why they're putting the bucks behind it too. But
I wonder if it'll be that big next year.
yeah, or maybe they partner with like other companies, or they just like change the actual prizes you win, or maybe actually make prizes instead of money that's tied to it. But yeah, I don't know. And this is just single players too. They have teams. That's a huge part of it as well. So maybe they do something with that. But
that's definitely a surprising thing. Like when I watch StarCraft, seeing this, like the prize pools for StarCraft are nowhere near that. And even when you watch team sports like League of Legends championships, I don't think the winners get $3 million. Like that's so far and above what you see in other esports,